Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Off the Muta Scale Wrestling Podcast.
It is your trio where apparently Brian has the intro for this time. Go ahead, Brian.
I'm still looking it up. No.
Brian is gonna he's gonna buy Liechtenstein.
Oh fuck! No, we're way off.
What about Luxembourg? Luxembourg's pretty
So
small.
Liechtenstein is 6.8 billion
Yeah, there you go.
GDP.
Yeah.
But I only have 2 billion. I can't buy that country.
Then you can't buy Liechtenstein.
I can't. No,
Yeah.
Luxembourg's even worse. It's a bigger country.
Is it?
Yeah,
I mean, just get a loan from one of your like millionaire friends.
that's true.
Billionaire friends.
Billionaire friends.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is true.
No, we are not going to provide context. Moving on.
Apparently, we are covering this episode AEW Dynamite on February 17th.
Ooh. And it starts off with a sweet match
Yeah, it
with
does.
Hangman and Matt Hardy
Holy shit.
versus TH2.
Yeah,
Luxembourg, 71 billion.
there you go.
Holy
Even
fuck.
better.
All right, I'll stop.
Yeah, Hangman and Matrick Hardy versus TH2.
What a match.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love Matt Hardy's like bright ass, weirdly colored pants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Fuck. It hurts my eyes to almost look at him.
Yeah,
Still not as bad as TH2's like fucking monster colored pants.
that's true. They do win in the ridiculous department.
Where's the guy with like see-through pants when he comes in?
I mean, that was the Hardys back in the... Well, they didn't have see-through pants. They had, like, see-through shirts and stuff.
Well, like that's like mesh shirts though. Like no, I want like
Jeff
you know
still
the
does that though.
no, you know like the curtain, the clear part for you have for your bathroom. That
Yeah.
I want that. Like if someone wears that as
That's
pants.
a shirt
That's
or
pants.
pants. Seems like it would suck to wrestle. in.
Well,
Yeah, it'd be pretty awful.
yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about
It'll get really hot.
it. Ugh.
Oh, man. So, Walter has been NXT UK champion for 686 days.
Holy
Fuck.
hell.
Yeah,
Does he chop anyone that comes close?
Well,
basically.
Basically have.
what the hell's even close to that?
For NXT UK, it was fairly common, like, because it's still a new-ish kind of thing, like, the previous champion was actually a pretty long reign as well, but Walter's definitely, like, the longest by far.
Good old fucking Wall. I don't even know who can beat him.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody there.
He's great.
God, imagine
great.
if he was in the elimination chamber.
Just fucking killing everybody.
Fuck. I want to see him like chop his way out of the fucking chamber.
Out of
That's
the
what
gym. Like explodes into like smoke and dust.
But yeah, this was a pretty cool match.
Wait, we're talking about AEW, not NXT.
Yes, AEW, not NXT. We do not currently cover NXT. This is a cool match. Hardy and Hangman get the win over TH2. You know, fun tag, exciting match to start the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hangman hits what the Tony calls a double-barreled buckshot.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
So
it's so good.
I did notice there was a bit of I don't know what to call it, like missteps or sloppiness, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
here and there. Just a few moves that just kind of like what's his name? Jack Evans? Is that it?
The shorter or taller one?
The short one.
Jack Evans.
Yeah, Jack Evans did a Phoenix splash,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and it totally was a botch. Yeah.
Yep.
It was a complete botch.
There was a couple botches this episode for sure.
Yeah.
And it's like, ugh.
Yeah. It was still a fine match, but
yeah,
like
but still.
a couple botches here and there. Yeah, it's bound to happen. Can't be perfect every time.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess the bigger thing to come out of this is after Hardy and Hangman win, they start talking about, well, you're going to be rich, and I'm going to get 30% of your winnings. And that's when we discover, if you were a keen eye last week, when Hangman signed the paperwork,
They replayed it, yeah.
as Matt Hardy kind of turned to look at the camera and show them something, Hangman threw that paper away and pulled another paper out of his jacket, and he bamboozled Matt Hardy.
Ugh.
Matt Hardy even called him a carny.
Yeah, he did.
Carny, you bamboozled me.
Mhm.
So,
Is that
Hangman...
like an insult?
Huh?
Is that like a big insult?
I guess. I mean, calling someone a carny, yes.
I mean,
guess.
do you
Like-
really want to be known as a carny though?
It's
It
more in the
just seems
sense
like
of
a
like...
weird ass insult.
well, it's definitely like a super old wrestling term. Like,
Yes.
that's where they started in carnivals. And the whole thing was like, oh, like, come beat our strongman. And then, like, you couldn't.
Is
'cause
it
he's
is it like akin to someone calling like a caveman?
No,
Because
I mean,
you're going back to your roots, I guess.
I guess it's definitely a weird.
It's just
term.
a weird insult.
It is a weird term. It is a weird insult. But yeah, so
What a Weasley fuck.
apparently-
There you go.
Yeah,
That's what he meant to say.
Yeah.
apparently Hangman switched out the contracts, and now Hangman will get all of Matt Hardy's money. Apparently,
If he wins the match.
if he wins the
Yeah,
match,
he's gonna get for the first quarter of 2021. He gets
Yeah.
all his earnings if he can win the match.
It's a lot
Because
of
that's
money,
what he
dude.
signed.
and
Because
then
that includes 100 or 30% of private parties' income, also.
That
it
is
does.
true.
It does.
Yeah, wild.
Man,
And so,
Hangman's gonna be rich.
Matt Hardy's mad. He
If
then
he
kills. He then kills Hangman. But it's basically decided that at the pay-per-view, it'll be a winner gets paid match,
Yeah,
A money match.
money match.
a money match, where whoever wins gets the full basically payment of the other person for the first quarter of 2021.
Yeah.
So I hope they go full, like clown,
Mm-hmm.
like show,
Yeah.
and have a pile of money, like
Yeah,
a bonfire's
oh,
worth of
pretty
money
great.
in the middle of the ring.
They're pretty great. Yeah.
Be dope. Or
But,
like off to the side of the ring.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah,
Like,
Matt
I
Hardy.
want like a big block of it on the side, and I want someone to get like superplex or something off of it.
Like a pallet of money.
yes.
So I had one issue with the continuity and storyline of this like thing here. Did Matt Hardy know that he had been bamboozled?
So apparently,
Because he
Yeah.
calls out the like AEW lawyer gets called out,
which is the mascot,
which is
for
the mascot
Jags.
of the Jacksonville Jaguars. But it turns
So
out to
stupid.
be one,
Isaiah.
yeah, Isaiah Cassidy in the suit. So Matt Hardy knew he was in the suit because the guy in the suit, Isaiah kills Hangman, but then the Dark Order show up to save the day.
It's Matt Hardy being like conniving.
But why would
He's
he have?
thinking ahead.
It's just weird that he would have him in the suit as the
It's
lawyer.
insurance. It's insurance.
I guess.
Yeah.
But would he have? He wouldn't have called the lawyer out if everything went normally, right?
Well, who called the lawyer out, right?
No, Hangman did.
Yeah. Hangman
Yeah.
called the lawyer out.
But how did Matt Hardy know he was going to call the lawyer out?
It's fucking psychic.
Hmm.
Exactly.
It's fine, but either way,
Matt Hardy apparently knew he was going to call the lawyer out because he knew he had been bamboozled.
What if Isaiah
But if he knew he
did
had
it
been
on his own?
okay, I think I figured it out. So he had Isaiah in the suit, so that way, once he found out like they're all going to be rich, he could take off his like helmet and go like, "Yeah, we're all going to be rich," and
I
celebrate the
don't
ring
think,
together.
but that's not the case.
Shut the hell up! It's fine.
No.
What else? What else are you going to chalk it up to?
Isaiah.
Bad writing.
No, it was
Yeah.
Isaiah.
How could he have known?
He didn't. He just
He wears the mascot suit.
no. Well, he snuck up on the guy wearing the mascot, the
And
lawyer
bonk-
or whatever.
And fucking Enrico Palazzo. did?
Bonked him, took the suit, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go out there."
But how did he know that was going to happen?
He didn't. He just did it on
Why
his
was
own.
the lawyer? Why would the lawyer be wearing the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Because the lawyer was the mascot.
Because times are tough, man. They needed 2 jobs.
I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense.
It would have made more sense had Private Party just came out and killed Hangman.
It makes sense if you don't think about it. So don't think about it.
But that's
nothing.
literally my job here.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
To think about it and discuss.
No,
the,
your job
the
is
show.
to talk.
And be a funny
I
man
have
on
to
the
think
show.
to talk.
No, you
Be a
don't.
funny man.
No, you don't.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, so either way, after it's revealed it's Isaiah under the costume, they start whooping his ass. And then Matt Hardy says to TH2, "I'll give you $3,700 if you whoop his ass."
Yeah.
So
That's
like
pretty
they
great.
get in the
Like
ring
a
and
weird
JR's
ass
like,
number.
That's probably
though.
all the cash he had on him.
and then like my
Yeah.
favorite part is like as they're like whooping his ass, JR was like, "Oh man, Hangman is getting a $3,700 like ass kicking." I'm like, yes.
I really I fucking love that TH was like, yo.
Okay.
they were like, yo. And then he
Damn.
hopped on his ass.
I'll beat up a guy who's already been beat up for $3,700.
Hell
That
yeah.
was great.
But yeah, Dark Order show up to save the day because they still have that kind of thing going on with
Well,
Hangman.
freaking -1. Like,
Yeah.
there's the
Get
first
him!
one. He's just standing in the background.
Calling in the troops.
So do you think Hangman will join Dark Order now?
No,
He saw his friends help him
doesn't
out.
matter.
Nah.
Doesn't matter. He didn't want to join.
That is true.
Hangman doesn't have friends.
But he does have friends.
They had
he's a
had
lone
Literally,
wolf.
like Riot and Reynolds and Silver are
It
his
was a
friends.
coincidence.
They want to be his friends so badly.
They do, but he doesn't want to be their friend.
Hangman's a lone wolf, I guess. What a
They
dick.
had an opportunity like a year ago to recruit him, or whenever it was when he like was first down before he ended up with Kenny, and they didn't get him. Didn't get him.
Well, I guess it's up to
reminds
Tanahashi to
it-
come save Hangman from his depression.
It reminds me of the dumb like he joined.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, we need the Ace to come help Hangman.
God, I fucking wish that's a goddamn story. Please.
But after that, we get the Inner Circle are in the ring talking about shit and talking about how they kicked Sammy out and Sammy sucks.
Yep.
I did like that Jericho was telling MJF to shut the fuck up, basically.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because Jericho knows it was like
It was MJF's fault.
it was
mostly.
MJF's fault, but it was mostly Sammy's fault at the end of the day.
Well, Jericho watches AEW.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is true.
Speaking of Sammy, I have read some interesting things about him and Impact.
Do you watch Sammy's vlogs?
I do not.
Okay, so I'm assuming the thing that you've heard on Impact is there's supposed to be like a storyline where he goes to Impact and does something.
Yes.
But he refused and he got like major heat, right?
Yes.
So on his vlog, there's like a section where you see him outside and he's building a snow angel and he just like has like a regular shirt and like pants on. And whoever's holding the camera is like, Sammy, what the fuck are you doing? And he goes like, oh, like I have all this heat, right? It's like, no, that's not how it works. He's like, oh, so what you're saying is people that read shit online are fucking stupid, right? It's like, yeah, that's what it is. So he doesn't have heat because he didn't want to do the angle. So that part was like not true whatsoever.
I mean, maybe.
It was just like probably it was a story that they pitched to him. He just didn't want to do it. He said no.
I mean,
And like no one's like, oh, okay, well if he
I
doesn't
mean,
want to
again,
do
I don't
it.
know. I don't know how true it is, but I had read that he was supposed to show up earlier than he did, and he showed up late, and then didn't want to do whatever they wanted him to do, and they got pissed at him. Whatever. But the working relationship with AEW and Impact is not at all damaged.
No.
I just think it was something with Sammy. So who knows?
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if
man.
any of it's true or if it's a work or whatever.
Impact is working with New Japan right now
Yeah.
as well, so they have other cool shit going on. Fucking Finn Juice was there.
Yeah.
So good. You need to watch that shit, Brian. They actually had a pretty good match.
Oh, shoot, Finn.
David Finlay
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Juice
Finlay,
Robinson.
yeah, that's
Fit
Yes,
Finlay's-
Finn Balor
Fit
and
Finlay's
Juice
son.
Robinson.
Finn Balor.
Fit Finlay's son.
Now I'm
But
double
yeah,
not
it's mostly
gonna
just the
watch
inner
it.
circle talking about shit. They ended up getting Proud and Powerful a tag team title opportunity,
Yep, from last week.
which is pretty cool. Good to see them finally get that opportunity.
Yep.
Well, it was cool up until the end.
Well,
But that's just the promo, Brian. Don't worry about it now. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. Not fine at all.
But after that, we have a one of the matches for the women's elimination tournament.
We had the results for the Japanese side.
Oh yeah, the results for the Japanese
Which
side.
the Japanese side, the Magic Girl, Yuka
Sakazaki.
beat May.
Yep.
Then we had Emi Sakura beat Veni, which I'm super sad about. That was a really good match. We had Rio beat Maki, which I'm also super sad
Not
about.
Rio.
Huh?
No,
Not
it
Rio.
wasn't real. Yeah.
No, not
Someone-
Riho.
You said Rio.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, Rio,
Yeah, Rio.
not Riho.
Yeah, no, Riho's a different one. Rio.
That's confusing.
Ryo.
That's confusing.
Yo.
Yeah, there you go. She beat Maki, and then Asia Kong beat Rin.
Yeah.
But on the brighter side, apparently the Maki chick that's super great, she's like tweeting at Evil Uno that she wants to join the Dark Order.
Yes. Oh, my God. Yes. Oh shit.
So of course everyone's like immediately clicking onto it. So there's already like artwork of it and shit.
Of
I'm like,
course.
God damn it! I actually do want her to join. That'd be super fucking
Would
cool.
she get her number, or would she be special? Like, what's her name? Anna J.
Yeah.
Oh god.
99.
99.
Yeah, 99. What's
But
a
yeah.
magical girl number?
Well, Magical Girl doesn't want to join. She's doing
No, I
other
know
stuff.
she's different, but
But yeah, I can't. I hope that happens because apparently, like one of her goals, she wants to work with AEW. So maybe they might bring her on later on.
hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Her Twitter game is fucking amazing.
But yeah, and then I think the next round, the two more matches are happening this upcoming Monday.
Which one?
The current like the semifinals or I guess
Oh, okay.
the
Well, I know.
quarterfinals.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, because shit got moved. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we have Serena Deeb versus Riho,
Yep.
and this match was fucking
Yeah,
great too.
this was great.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that Serena Deeb was in WWE very briefly.
Wait, she was?
Yes.
The fuck when?
This was like late 2000s. She was with CM Punk when he had his weird straight edge society.
Okay.
She got her head shaved on the air to like, oh, you need to let go of all of your worldly and like vain possessions.
Did at one point like CM Punk went a little too deep when shaving her head?
No. And that was the thing was like she was one of his followers for the straight edge society. I forget who the other person was. I think it was. I don't know if it was Gallows. It was weird, but yeah, she was in WWE very, very briefly at that time.
God damn, that's crazy. Well, I mean, there's been other people from AEW that have been there, like fucking Reynolds and Silverware in AEW for a second. That was cool.
I mean, the Young Bucks did a match on WWE.
Yeah, that too.
So
WWE, how do you waste all these great fucking performers?
What do you mean? You know exactly how they waste all these performers. Get out of here.
Starts with a Vince and ends with a McMahon.
But yeah, this was super legit match. Like again, you know, it's cool to see AEW featuring really good women's matches, because while I feel the WWE women's roster is stronger, the match quality is nowhere near this.
Yeah.
You know, occasionally we'll get a really good match for the women's division in WWE, but it definitely, you know, we've had Serena Deeb doing stuff. You know, Riho's great. We have what's her name?
Shida.
Shida is great. I mean, Abaddon's awesome.
Even though she's
Thunder Rosa, like
Thunder Rosa's fucking fantastic.
We've had super high quality matches in the women's division, which is great.
Like, I did love at one point in this fucking match where Riho hits a 619 and JR says that and Tony corrects him. Like, no, JR, that's actually that's the area code shot.
Yeah. Man, JR, yeah, and we I think we said it earlier on the Raw or SmackDown show this week, but
oh yeah, that happens like later on.
Later on, JR calls Kenny Omega the WWE champion, which is great.
He's
JR's losing it, man.
He's going.
JR's losing it.
He needs to be fucking like hooked up with 2 IVs now. Fucking hot
barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce and the extra spicy barbecue sauce.
But yeah,
JR to the fucking commentator.
Riho ends up winning, which I wasn't surprised by because Serena Deeb is still the NWA Women's Champion.
Actually was.
Really?
Yeah, I thought they'd give it to Deeb because she's the champion.
I don't think so. I don't think they want like a dual belt situation like that.
I figured they would give someone with more esteem the shot.
I mean, Riho was the first AEW Women's Champion.
Yeah, but that was like 600 million years ago.
I guess.
I mean, to be fair, it also has been 11 months since we saw Riho in AEW,
exactly, yeah.
which is fucking insane to think about.
That's not necessarily her fault.
I know, I'm not blaming her. That was like, because of fucking
Japan,
Corona, and then she had still stuff with Stardom that she had to do. So I understand why she wasn't around.
I'm glad she's back.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like, and her like the way that like she's so fucking small and tiny, and some of the shit she could pull off, it's super cool. Like early on in the match where they have like Riho kind of bending over backwards, and eventually Deeb gets on top of her to kind of like try to pull her down, and it's not working. I'm like, okay, I don't care if you weigh 98 pounds. That's still hard as fuck to do to hold up a human that way.
Yeah,
I can't hold any of you assholes that way because I'm not getting in that position in the first place. So you know, it's gonna be very awkward.
I just break. I wouldn't
try.
I wouldn't try in the first place. Yeah.
But yeah, Riho wins. She advances. Is she fighting Thunder Rosa next week?
Yeah.
The Sunday.
Because
I know it was supposed to happen and like next Thursday, but they're like, oh well, we're having something Sunday, which I don't know what's happening exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Some kind of show is happening Sunday, and that's where they moved it to.
Gotcha.
So that's where we're gonna see Riho versus Thunder Rosa, which I don't know who's gonna win. I don't care. I know it's gonna be a good ass match.
Yeah, that'll be pretty great. I'll have to try and catch that.
I don't know.
Yeah, right. Like,
I mean, I want Thunder Rosa to win, but that's just me.
I want Riho to win.
I don't know. I actually want Thunder Rosa to win only because Riho's already had the championship belt. But if Riho wins, I don't even give a fuck. Like, it's gonna be a great match.
After she actually, I feel she needs a little more momentum, especially for the 619s.
Yeah, that I can see that.
They were super slow.
Yeah. After that, we get a sweet video of Dumb Shaq sitting around training Jade Cargill
at fucking basketball.
Well, yeah,
I didn't get that. I didn't get that. Yeah, I was like,
he knows.
I get it.
Shaq
basketball, but for Jade, a wrestler.
Like, I was really hoping this was going to be one of those and one commercials with Jade.
Yes.
Like, so she's like breaking dudes like fucking ankles and like doing like backflips and shit to dunk. Like, maybe I wanted that.
So like playing cricket and weird shit.
Baseball,
bowling.
Yeah,
fucking bowling defense.
Yeah, gutter balls. But I know maybe it's like Shaq is training her in basketball, and then she's gonna train him in wrestling.
That better happen next week.
Do like an opposite thing, you know?
Like, how come this didn't turn into like NBA Jam, where like fucking
Doing like
Shaq
million
goes like
flips
off
and
screen
then
on fire, and dunks.
smash everything. He can't do that stuff anymore, man. He's not a young man anymore. This isn't the mid '90s where he's on the Magic like
he did a
smashing
free throw,
backwards.
though.
He did.
So
I don't know how many takes that took.
probably like 1,000.
I want to see it like
Notorious.
back again, like when he first starts off. There's like daylight breaking through the windows, and then when he actually makes it all night,
dark.
Notoriously
Jade's all
bad.
tired, like just like chilling, like
she's like sleeping in the back.
Yeah.
knocked out.
But yeah, after this,
Oh, this part was fucking great.
we get Luther versus Orange Cassidy.
Oh, not this
Oh,
part. Next part. Next
Well,
part.
I fucking actually. Side note: I really like Jade's symbol. I don't know what it is.
Oh, when
Like
it came
her-
out, like at the end.
Yeah,
her logo thing? That was cool.
Like her with like the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
It's super cool. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Like, I even though we haven't seen her wrestle yet, I'm super excited
Yeah.
to see her in the
They're
ring.
hyping her up appropriately.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I think.
Hopefully, the payoff is actually good.
I hope so.
Mhm.
I don't want to see
really
like a
hope
half-ass
so.
match. Like, god damn it, AEW.
Definitely worried.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Well, I think I said it last week or the week before. Like, I'd want to see one match where, like, even a squash,
Yeah.
like, where
Yeah.
we see her do something.
I mean, I don't think they'll do that because they're clearly trying to build it up to keep her fresh for the match.
Yeah.
But I would like a couple of squash matches.
yeah.
I would almost want to see a match where like Shaq squashes somebody
Yes.
with Jade's help.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. See,
just-
like, I think you can show off the wrestler, but not show off them, like, their full potential
Oh yeah,
with the squash.
Mhm,
And just be
mhm.
like, oh, they can do some cool stuff, but this isn't their whole,
Yeah.
whole set.
yeah. I
100%.
think they also need to show like a match where Red Velvet looks really good on Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know she's on Dark and she's done some cool stuff, but like put on Dynamite where there's more eyes on the product.
I mean, I think we still have a couple of weeks, so it could happen.
That is true.
Yeah, yeah.
God, I can't wait to see Shaq's finisher where he fucking throws a basketball
Dude,
at fucking Cody.
What
or
was it
something
called?
stupid.
Black Tornado?
Yeah, Black Tornado,
Yeah.
Hell
aka
yeah.
a Judas elbow, but different.
Yeah. No, well,
Spins the other way. There we go.
no, what are you talking about? It's a Black Tornado.
It's a bigger elbow.
It's an original move.
God damn it. So stupid. But yeah, we get the next match, which is Orange Cassidy with Chuck Taylor hanging out versus Luther and Serpentico.
Serpentico.
Why does this
Match
match
was
happen? I think this was something on BET, right?
So
I wasn't crazy.
No,
No, who the fuck was it that was talking to Luther and them?
It was Silver and Reynolds.
There we go, that's what it
because
was.
they thought Luther was Sting.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, now I remember.
So
No.
Because they were hanging out in the rafters, that's
So
why.
Reynolds, now that Reynolds is or John Silver is no longer the BTE champion, he can finally go out and do stuff like in the arena. And he's like, oh man, we need to go recruit Sting for the Dark Order. Let's go find him. He hangs out in the rafters and stuff, right? So they go up there, and it's Luther and Serpentico are hanging out there. So John Silver's like, oh man, it's Sting, pointing to Luther. And Luther's like, I'm not fucking Sting, leave me alone. He's like, no, you're Sting, come on. These join like, and they kind of like get in like a little scuffle.
What
and
the
then
hell?
Reynolds is like, let's just get the fuck out of here. And Luther's like getting all mad. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They were up in the rafters. Who else is there but Sting?
Darby. Well, no. He's
Well,
dead.
they thought that Serpentico was Darby.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Because it makes sense.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Eh.
No, that doesn't make sense at all.
So yeah, I don't know why it was Luther and Orange Cassidy, not
Yeah, that's the
Luther
one I don't
and
understand.
Silver.
Huh?
I mean, it was cool. You know, it's fun seeing Orange Cassidy, even if this was a super short match.
Oh, yeah.
This is short as
was
fuck.
Yeah, because this
really,
was like
really
a
short.
4-minute match, if that.
If that, yeah.
Yeah, because all it was just
2
like
minutes.
a quick like powerbomb thing, another powerbomb from Chuck to Serpentico, and then it was almost just like an orange punch, and
Yeah.
that was it. I'm like, oh, okay,
It was really
sure.
quick. I don't know. I mean, I think it maybe was just a match to have a match to do something.
It could have been an audible.
Yeah, yeah,
Like they just like, oh shit, something happened backstage.
maybe.
Yeah, that
And,
is true.
Orange Cassidy, go
Mhm.
kind of thing.
But yeah,
Just
after
throwing darts
this,
at a board with names.
Well,
uh,
like I'd expect if there's an emergency or something back
Yeah.
there, like Silver, like oh something happened.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
They'd have Cassidy. Hey, you haven't done anything. You're here. You're ready to go. Let's do
Mhm.
it.
after this, we get
This
Team
part is great.
Taz.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
part. That's the part I'm talking about. That's fucking great.
And Team Taz, like, is, Taz is mad. Brian Cage is there.
Yeah.
you
Apparently,
know.
Sting sent his snow down to Texas, so it's
Yeah.
Sting's fault. So everyone, Twitter at Sting, what the fuck, bro?
Mhm.
But, and then Taz summons Sting, And I did write that Sting apparently has snow powers
Yeah, apparently.
because he's the one who caused the nationwide snowstorm to happen.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I like how Taz at one point says, like, yeah, Darby got dragged to FTW World.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's the Red Hook section of Brooklyn.
Oh,
Where
God.
all that happens is you get beat up on every ride. Like you sit in a car and you go
Just,
forward.
Like, fists flying out at you?
Yeah, you like sit in the little car and like you go forward, and the little bar comes down, you go forward and you're like running, and then it's like, all the streets of Red Hook section. And it's just like people punching you, and then Taz puts you in a Taz mission, and you get punched again.
Where's
and
this
it's
right
the
at
airplane.
Disneyland?
It's
A
the
guy, like-
airplane line where there's like a guy with a gun and a
yeah,
chain.
and like a guy mugs you, and then like Taz missions you again.
Yeah.
Sabu chairs you. You
Oh,
know.
man.
Is Sabu from New York?
No, but like
Oh, just,
Taz and Sabu had a very notorious feud back in the mid '90s, so it makes sense.
God, I want that fucking ride to be real. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I want to work at the ride, not actually go
FTW.
oh God.
you gotta go on it.
just to be part of it.
Yes.
Fuck.
Gotta-
do
we
I
gotta-
get like a fucking mouthpiece at least so they don't bust out
Sure,
my teeth?
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
why
cool.
not?
I guess.
We gotta be
Free ones
fair.
at the entrance.
Well, they give you when you gotta like mold it. You gotta put it in the hot water and then
Oh
mold
fuck!
it.
And then the first fucking thing that happens just gets stabbed.
yeah. Yeah, I want to go to FTW World as well. Is that how you have to get there? Though, is being drug in a body bag?
Oh god damn
It's the
it!
only way to get there.
Please tell me the entire time it's fucking Taz is like music playing on the
Yeah.
yeah. As soon as you go through the tunnel, beep beep.
It's Taz. But yeah, Sting shows up and he bats a few people.
Well, no, he doesn't. Well, he says like, "Hey man, don't be a coward. You have a bat," so he puts it down, and then he starts attacking Brian
That's what it was.
Cage.
He just
And then Hook gets Sting's bat to pull him off. And then that's when like Cage gets Sting.
yes,
And Sting gets the power bomb of his life.
yeah, he gets fucking killed.
So
I was like, no.
so here we're gonna take a moment of silence because Sting is dead.
Rest in peace, Steve Borden, aka Sting. You're now dead.
Fuck
Good.
off with that. Taps bullshit.
Sting is dead.
I think that's taps. I don't know.
It is
Yeah,
Taps.
Yeah.
He should have exploded into snow.
See, what I wanted to happen, what I wanted to happen was for everything to go black,
Yeah.
and then like maybe like 30, 40 seconds, and then
30 seconds.
That's a long
30, 40
time.
seconds.
Holy shit.
And then we come back and the lights turn on, and Hook is like being hugged by Sting, and
Oh!
Batman.
I thought you were gonna say like he turned everyone into snowman.
So
Oh,
speaking of
weird.
that, how true it is, I don't remember where I saw the source. There is a source saying that they might be doing something like that where Sting comes from the rafters dropping down at Revolution.
God, I really want that to happen.
it's
I really want it to happen.
a street fight, so I can see it.
I
Yeah.
really like. He needs to show up and then like bat in the sleeve where he flings it out and it looks fucking cool as shit. Oh man, I want it so bad.
Make
I
it
want the
happen.
other thing where like the harness fucks up and Sting's like dangling like 3 feet off the fucking floor and he's just stuck there.
He's just like hanging, like
It's just high enough to where it's dangerous if he lets himself out,
fuck.
but it's comical to where he's like hanging out.
No, the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just hanging there, chilling. Like,
yeah. But yeah, Sting is dead.
Jumping to grab him. Come on, get out of
Yeah,
here.
trying to grab him. Gotta like get like a hook and pull him down. After this, we get Eddie Kingston being Eddie Kingston,
Yeah.
being mad
Oh my
about
God.
things, and then Butcher and Blade are fucking behind him. Bunny's there making faces.
Well, yeah.
fucking Blade just standing there with like his mask and his sunglasses, and he's doing nothing.
he's fucking chilling.
And Butcher's like making dumb faces, and Bunny's making dumb faces. Oh my god.
So I think my favorite part of this is like that Kingston says he can't get Moxley out of his mind, not with pills,
Yeah,
not by
women.
drinking, not with women. So
Yeah.
I'm like, so I immediately imagine. So you're saying that like Kingston is like having sex with his wife,
And he's just
then
thinking
like
of John
Moxley's
Moxley.
face pops out
Yeah.
of his body.
Yeah.
Oh, Moxley! Ah!
He, like punches her. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
But like, does this confirm Eddie
I think we
Kingston
found
is
that's the title of the episode.
is Eddie Kingston a drug addict alcoholic?
Well, yeah,
Because not with pills. He says pills and alcohol and women.
and yeah.
Like, can you say that?
Apparently,
Sure, why not?
Can you do that? Don't they have like a drug policy at AEW?
hey, he didn't say what kind of drugs.
Prescribed drugs.
Yeah, He's fucking.
Who's taking like, oh, my antibiotics? I need to forget about John Moxley.
He has Steiner's doctor in the back.
He's got an ear infection. He's trying to forget about John Moxley with his antibiotics.
Terrible.
That's what.
Terrible.
They could be injected with other stuff.
Like what?
Fucking like, hey man, inject me with all the serotonin in the world. Let's go. And then he can't sleep it off.
Pretty sure that's
I want to
illegal.
sleep for a week.
Pretty sure you can't
Is
do
that
that.
melatonin?
Yeah, there you go. Which one's serotonin?
The happy one?
Is that the happy one?
I think so.
Melatonin's the sleepy one.
Okay, well there you go.
Whatever.
He wants to smile John Moxley away, and it's not working. That's all we know. Whatever he's taking is not working.
But this is when we get JR calling Moxley after this.
Yeah.
The WWE champion that Drew mentions and, is kind of makes a dumb Twitter video. But we have Kenny Omega at a school
This is the best fucking
reading
part.
to
Holy
kids the Dumb Young Bucks book.
Yeah, killing the business.
Just kind of making fun of them. And
Are
then
they alive?
yeah.
Yeah, fuck these kids, man.
Yeah, shut up.
God damn it.
But Kenny gets interrupted and he gets pulled away, and so Michael Nakazawa has to help, and he's trying to read to the kids, and they don't want none of it, so they whoop his ass.
Yeah. Beat his ass.
They fucking Kramer his ass.
Yo, he actually got me. Some of those kids were like
Like
throwing,
laying fucking Cleon elbows down.
like,
and
clearing
shit,
elbows,
man.
and like they were like throwing blocks and shit.
Yeah.
at him. Like hell yeah.
Michael Nakazawa gets owned by a bunch of kids.
This was
Yeah,
the
man, like,
best.
man, fuck these kids. I do like how when they get pulled away, it's like Dogcast's like, hey, man, we gotta go. And then that kid's like, hey, can Kenny play? Oh, fuck you, kid. Get out
Yeah.
of here. That's why I fucking purple that shit.
Man, fuck them kids, bro.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Don Callis he's been so good,
Man,
since he came up, and he's like Kenny's like homie. He's good.
I really enjoyed Don Callis as the heel color commentator back, a couple years ago in
New Japan.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
it was great. He was always trying to simp for Bullet Club, and obviously for Kenny Omega, and just like the Bullet Club would like come over to him and like fuck around with Kevin Kelly, and then like high five fucking Don Callis, and like they were all it was so great. Like it was so much fun. So yeah. After this, we do get the Young Bucks versus Proud and Powerful for the AEW Tag Team Champion belt.
This was such a good fucking match.
It was until
God.
the end.
I
It was
agree.
until the
Like
end.
Brian
Until the
said,
end.
great match, and then the ending, you're like,
95% of this
seriously?
match was fantastic.
Ugh.
I'm wondering
I think
why they did that.
I think it's to maybe have like a thing like, hey, you kind of beat us under dubious circumstances, so we deserve a rematch. Whether or not Proud and Powerful then wins doesn't matter, but this definitely felt like the Young Bucks were taking shortcuts and cheating, and obviously when the Good Brothers are kind of around, and it definitely this is a very, very classic heel wrestling, like the heels win by cheating and shenanigans. To me, at least.
To me, it felt a little more out of kayfabe.
Yeah, maybe.
It felt as if they didn't really want to.
I mean,
give up the
and
belts.
that might be part of the storyline where the Young Bucks are starting to kind of go back to the dark side of where the Good Brothers are, because the Good Brothers say all the time, we don't want to ever wrestle. We're the champions. Why would we want to wrestle and lose the belts? I could see the Young Bucks going down that path where we're champions. We're going to do whatever we can to stay champions and blend, kayfabe and real life, blend them together, flawlessly.
I guess.
I mean, they did still put on a good match.
Oh yeah,
though,
they
for the majority of the
as
part,
we
like,
said,
Yeah.
that was like at least a
95% of
couple.
this
I
match
think
was
like
great.
my favorite part was Santana doing that like Falcon. I was gonna say Falcon Arrow. That Falcon
punch.
Fuck, I wish it was a Falcon punch off the thing. What the hell was it? Oh, Avalanche Falcon Arrow
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
top rope. And I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah.
dude, that should have fucking won the match. Oh wait, no, it's not. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
There were actually a couple times I thought Proud and Powerful were going to win.
Yeah.
right?
Like I was legit like shocked, like when it was 1-2 and then not 3. I'm like, oh shit! Like, I thought they were going to win here.
Ugh.
That's kind of what I guess that's why this match to me, like everything up to the end, was great, because essentially the Young Bucks win with a roll up after a bunch of distractions.
Yeah, it's just
And-
like a quick inside cradle, and they're like, wait,
And
that's it?
and that's why like I was a little disappointed, because I'm like, this fantastic match, we didn't get like a big fun ending finishing move.
Yeah.
We just had like
Hit
basically,
him with the Meltzer driver.
yeah, like hit him
At
with a
least
Master Driver or
give him-
something. We had like we basically get a cheap shot and then a roll up, and then that's it basically, inside
Yep,
cradle.
that's it. And he's so weird too because like Proud and Powerful, either they sold it well or maybe even it was a fuck up. I doubt it. Like there's a 1% chance it was a fuck up.
Yeah.
But like they looked surprised.
Yeah,
And
I think
I
he did sell it that.
They
think
sold it
that's just
super hard.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were
you
like,
know, selling it, yeah. Which is great, you know. And then after that, the Good Brothers show up, you know, kind of to stop.
Yeah, because like after they win, Inner Circle comes
Inner
in the
Circle
ring and
shows
they
up.
fuck up the Young
That's
Bucks.
what. Yeah, the Inner Circle
Yeah.
fuck them up, and then the Good
And-
Brothers finally show up after
Well, yeah, because like they're in
10
the back.
fucking minutes. They're watching them get killed.
Yeah, because Kenny's watching it like the sideways fucking
Yeah,
thing.
he's watching it extra fucking
and
sideways.
then like he's like, "Hey man, we need to go down there." And Don's like, "No, dude, they got this."
Yeah.
And then after a while, he's like, "You know what? He just sends the Good Brothers."
Yeah.
Kenny doesn't come down. He's like, "Nah, they good."
well,
so,
it's Brandon Cutler shows up and he gets killed first.
oh yeah, I totally forgot he showed up.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
Cutler
he
shows up.
because
fucking
he's like, "Oh
dies.
no, my friends," and then Inner Circle whoops his ass.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as the Good Brothers show up, like Inner Circle scatter, and isn't it that one? Oh yeah, at one point like Jericho's talking shit to Young Buck's dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because their parents were there, and they go up to them and like they talk shit on them. I forget what they said, but they're talking shit.
I
on
don't
him.
even think they broadcast what they said.
Probably not, but yeah, they were talking shit on him.
Well, his dad pushes him.
Yeah,
Pushes
Dad
Jericho.
Buck pushed him. It was
Yeah.
great.
he does a lot of the music for AW.
Who, the dad?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
he's like a musician.
Really?
He did their song. He's done a couple different songs for AEW. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Because I
yeah,
know Mike Ruckus, like, I think he composes a lot of it and makes a lot of it, so I wonder if they work together with him or
probably.
not. I'll send him a tweet and ask. Just hopefully he
Yeah.
answers. He's a cool cat. This next part was it was a thing, the baby reveal thing.
I mean, yeah,
It was just a thing.
It was short.
Yeah, I'm
It
glad it
was-
was short.
It was cool because Cody legitimately didn't know.
Yeah,
Because as Brandy said, he has a big mouth. So like that was kind of cool that like Cody was actually surprised by they're having a girl. Like that was cool. That was fun. With like real life getting into wrestling.
yeah, but like it was just a quick reveal where they reveal that Cody and Brandy are having a girl. So I'm like, oh, okay. It was a quick thing. There was a lot of people that didn't like the segment because it's like, why the hell are you showing this on Dynamite? Why wouldn't you put this like on your YouTube channel where like
Because-
it's not that important? Or
Way more people watch Dynamite.
yeah,
and
it
like
was just more of that thing. Like it just feels like this was kind of out of place and it shouldn't have been here.
It was literally like a 3-minute segment.
Yeah.
So whatever.
that's my
Again.
thing. Like I like
That was the big complaint. Like it like instead of putting it on Dynamite, put it on Dark, put it on something else where like more
I don't
eyes.
know.
It to a lot of people it felt like, oh, you're using your position to your like just to
good.
kind of be a
Fucking
dick. That's their big complaint. I'm like,
Cody Rhodes, in my opinion, gets to do shit like this.
oh yeah,
Because within a year and a half, he has created a wrestling empire that will at some point rival WWE. I
that'd
feel.
be awesome.
And this is his thing. Fucking do it. Like I had no issue with this whatsoever.
We are quickly approaching the WCW Thunder of AEW.
What?
Like a second big show.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is talk about it. So
Yeah.
yeah, but they have Dark, Brian. That's
They
That's
do.
like the that's like the undercard
Yeah.
trial arena.
yeah,
It's the Saturday show.
The
Yeah.
205 almost.
After this, we get FTR versus the Sydel Brothers, which I didn't know Matt had a brother.
Neither did I.
So-
News to me.
This match
Sloppy.
really?
I thought not from the brother from Mike Sydel. I thought
Mike,
it was,
yes.
he was
Mike,
sloppy
yes.
as fuck this match.
But for some reason, I really, really like this match. Maybe not match of the night, but I really dig it.
I think it's because this was as classic tag team wrestling as you can get.
Oh yeah,
There was no shenanigans. There was
Yeah.
no gimmicks. It was FTR, who are very much brainbusters or classic 80s wrestling,
Yeah,
versus Sydel Brothers, who are definitely like a hybrid of kind of modern indies wrestling. And I agree, this was a fantastic
Matt
match.
Sydal is kind of flippy.
That's
too.
what I'm saying, like,
I mean,
it's
I
like
can
a-
see Mike being kind of flippy too.
It's
but
a
like,
hybrid of indie wrestling, which is a lot of flips and gimmicks and,
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
spots, and then the FTR, who are, as much as they say they don't want to, they've basically been forced to start to branch into a slightly different style from what they were doing.
Yeah.
But they're still very much a like homage to 80s brawler technical like wrestling.
So
Yeah.
with this pairing of the Sydel brothers kind of together, are the Varsity Blondes done?
No, they have a match next week.
So then this was just like a
Well,
fuck it?
why would it be the varsity?
Why would the
Blondes?
blondes be done?
Well, because like usually Matt Sydel. Oh wait, no, it's not.
No,
Matt Sydel.
No,
it's
it's
not.
someone
I'm
else.
thinking
Yeah,
of
it's
fucking-
someone else,
It's
for
yeah.
some
Brian
reason-
Pillman Jr.
Yeah,
Yeah, for some
yeah.
reason I got them mixed up. Never mind.
No, so apparently, what I gathered from this was that Matt and Mike Sydal are now like a team, like
Yeah,
an official team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they came out and the screen said SSP.
Yeah.
I don't know what that stands for,
Me either.
but apparently that's their tag team name.
SSP.
Sure.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, I'm fine with it. Like, having another tag team's cool.
That's cool. And
Super special
Mike,
people.
I do agree with you that Mike was really sloppy.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
like
there was like some
there was,
moves
there
where
was a couple botches that were like, okay, you could have done better there.
Yeah. So I don't know
But-
if maybe like jitters because this is the first time we've seen him on
Yeah.
anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could very well be, he's on a big stage because
Yeah,
he was
so-
never. I don't think he was ever in WWE.
I don't even think he was on Dark.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be just nerves, like, oh man, like,
Yeah,
I'm on
because like
national,
one of them, like he
millions
does a
people are gonna
flip
watch
and he
me.
kind of like lands on his stomach instead of his feet.
Yeah.
Then there's a splash off the top rope where he kind of like does a really ugly splash. It almost misses.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to say Wheeler. I'm like, oh okay.
Yeah.
But again, all right, one time, fine. Get the jitters and shit out of the way. We'll,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
see what you guys can do later on to
Like,
build you as a
I'll
team.
give him like 3 or 4 even matches.
Yeah,
just to
absolutely.
get it all out of your
100%,
system and
yeah.
get used to everything. Like he's shown some potential,
Yeah,
and especially with Matt Sydal, like
Yeah.
his own brother, teaching him, coaching him or whatever. Like Matt Sydal's a 20-year veteran.
yeah,
Like he may not look it because he looks really young.
Yeah,
He-
yeah.
He doesn't show his age at
I
all.
wonder, is he the older brother? Do you know?
yeah.
Yeah, he has
As far as
to.
I'm
Yeah,
aware,
yeah. Mike is the younger one. I'm really hoping Mike and Matt, this team, comes into their own.
Yeah,
Because to me, this match was, I don't know, like, again, I don't know what it was, but it was extremely entertaining to me.
yeah,
It was a fun match.
Maybe it was just like they had good pace.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even with Mike's fuck ups, they just picked it up and kept going.
Yeah,
And credit to FTR as well. They
yeah.
obviously half
But-
of the
After
show.
FTR win with the big rig, they're about to cut off fucking Matt's hair.
Yeah.
And that's when the lights go off, and you see a quick video of Luchasaurus's like hornless mask and a shadow figure at the back, and then the lights come back on, and Luchasaurus is in the ring with a new mask. His horns are a little bit bigger now,
Yeah.
and they're pointed downwards. I'm
Yeah.
like, yes,
Like,
so fucking happy to see that shit. And of course, they like clear the ring because all of
Yeah.
Jurassic Express is there.
FTR gets killed and leaves.
Yeah. How did Marco Stunt escape?
It was Marco Stunt.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be like a thing where like
yeah, because they had him tied up.
exactly.
And then he was fine the next week.
That's why I'm like, wait,
They never went into anything like they didn't show them beating him up. But yeah, he was just fine the next week.
maybe it was on BTE and or Dark, and I just didn't see it.
Maybe.
Maybe I don't know.
But like, I'm like, oh, whatever, that's fine. So Jurassic Express is and FTR's feud continues, which I'm super excited
Aren't we
about.
getting it's Tully and someone?
Yes, next week.
So FTR, all three of them
With Tully,
versus
yeah.
Tully.
all of Jurassic Express.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about that, man.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know if I want fucking 65-year-old Tully Blanchard or however the fuck old he is to wrestle.
Yeah.
I hope it's very minimal and maybe he gets like one cool spot in of like his old finisher, whatever that is.
gonna do a pile
it's-
driver.
I honestly hope it's a normal Jurassic Express FTR match
Yeah.
with a gimmick thrown in.
Yeah, Marco and Tully.
Yeah.
Like if they go at each other and like something fun happens,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I'm not a fan of that situation.
He's so old.
He was one of the original fucking Horsemen, man, back in like '84.
Can you imagine him getting like what they did to Sting?
Yeah,
To
getting
Tully?
fucking powerbombed and he fucking explodes into
Yeah,
bones.
into bones and dust.
Gets brutalityed and explodes into 18 rib cages and shit.
No,
Get out of
see
here.
what I want it to be. Luchasaurus choke slams him to the outside from the
Oh
ring.
my god. No. No.
Make it
He'll
happen.
fucking die. Yeah, and then
Like he hits the ground and like he disappears, but his clothes stay there.
yeah, he just
What the fuck
like
happened?
fucking like a Jedi.
Yeah.
After that, we have the main event of the evening.
Oof.
This
Eddie Kingston
Oh,
with Butcher and Blade
motherfucking-
and Bunny versus Lance Archer, Rey Fenix, and John Moxley.
Oh
fucking
my-
Ray's
oh my
mask.
God. Oh
That
my
was
God.
fucking
Holy
sick.
shit! I want so
That was fucking dope,
so
dude.
so I don't know if you guys fucking saw it. So I don't know how true it is, but there was like a thing saying that the Lucha Bros are going to be opening up like a Lucha related store in LA.
Oh man.
And I think it's gonna be opening up in March, where inside you can buy like official lucha masks and like other merchandise. It's gonna be like a museum almost for
Rad.
luchadors. I'm like,
So
We gotta go.
holy shit!
We gotta go to
going?
that.
Huh?
We're going
Yeah.
Absolutely, we're going. 100%.
Why are you asking?
What are you talking about?
We are going, Brian.
with all this.
Like, I hope on the 5th, like the Lucha Bros are there for the grand opening.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Oh,
We're taking all this, right?
That'll be a fuck.
Yeah.
That'll be
We're
a
recording
fuck
an
house.
episode there.
yeah, why not?
No, this is a pain in the ass.
Well, I was gonna say you could just record it to your phone.
Yeah,
yeah, always.
it'll sound like garbage.
It's just super windy and
Yeah.
you get your shit.
Like masks on and stuff.
Like,
Yeah,
That'll be a fuck house though.
God, I don't even give a shit.
Yeah.
this was fucking sick. I mean, I'm obviously a huge fan of Butcher and the Blade. I'm a fan of Lance Archer and Rey Fenix. Not as much Moxley or Eddie Kingston, but they were there. Whatever. So I think earlier in the show we had another segment with John Moxley like talking, and he was like again lost in some industrial warehouse or
Yeah.
something.
And that'll be brought up later too.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end.
But yeah, they all all the good guys. Oh, I guess Lance Archer comes out normally, doesn't he?
No, he's also from the
those
parking
are the good
lot.
guys.
Because Phoenix, no, I mean, but like Phoenix comes from like some other fucking area.
No, they all come from the same.
Yeah.
Oh, did
So
they?
it looks like they're coming from
The, like,
where
driveway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the driveway where they
yeah, it's
came
one of
up.
the
That's
things,
where
yeah.
Phoenix comes. And that's where Lance and
Oh,
Moxley
okay. I
join up,
didn't
and then they go
notice
to the
they
ring
both came out
together.
of the same spot. I knew Phoenix did. Yeah, that fucking like extra mask was fucking sweet.
Yeah, I have an addendum to
The
all
box thing.
Well, to Ray. I'll
Yeah.
I'll do it at the end of the match though. Holy shit though,
Yeah.
this fucking match.
I love the spot where like Ray's gonna go to the top rope because the Butcher and the Blade and them are all on the outside,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
Lance goes to the apron. He's like, "Nah, man, come here." Like, all right, cool. So he choke slams Ray on top
Yeah.
of Butcher and Blade.
Mhm.
Ah,
And after that,
he cannonballs.
he cannonballs into them with fucking Ray holding them.
That guy's too
Fuck.
big to do that.
He is. So Lance Archer was whatever
Yeah.
a month ago.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Well, a month ago he was I'm big scary man with Jake Roberts.
yeah. Now,
Yeah.
I like
Oh, yeah.
Lance Archer.
Me too. Me too.
So he keeps making references to Suzuki Gun.
Yeah.
So like there's a tweet like who the fuck was it? Oh, like someone was asking. It's like, hey man, so now that the Bullet Club are over here, you
man.
need to call up somebody. He goes, hey man,
ZSJ.
maybe like Suzuki-san. Let's see, I'm gonna call him to see if he's not busy. I'm like, oh!
give me fucking ZSJ. Give me fucking obviously Minoru Suzuki. Give me fucking fuck what's his name Taka Michinoku. Like give me all the fucking Suzuki Gun guys.
that or fucking Chaos came over.
Chaos. Yeah. God damn. I want my promised Minoru Suzuki versus Orange Cassidy match. Supposed to happen last April. We didn't fucking get it.
Such
I
a
want it.
clash.
I want it. That's
Such a
why I
clash,
want it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like the same thing when you had a match between Orange Cassidy and Pac.
Yeah.
You're like, one
And that
dude is
was a
super serious
fucking-
and shit.
That was a great match.
and
That
it
was
was
a good-ass match,
ridiculously
but-
good match. Like,
I
God
want to
damn
see
it.
Orange Cassidy get his ass kicked somehow and then like still win maybe. I don't know. I want to see it because I don't know what they would do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they still have the plan of what they would do, but I'm like, how the
Yeah.
fuck are you pulling this off?
Yeah.
Yano versus Archer.
I mean, sure. I'll take Toriano versus
random.
anybody.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
that is true.
Versus anybody.
Versus
Hey,
negative
John
one.
Moxley is 0-2.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, is it not Moxley? No, it's maybe Omega. Either way,
Yeah.
Versus Yano?
I think they both have lost against him.
Oh, yeah, they both have lost to him.
Fucking Yano.
Hey,
Holy
man.
shit.
He's the king
Why
of pro
isn't he
wrestling.
world
He has,
champion?
Right?
Holy
he has
shit.
2 trophies, man.
And a DVD.
Yeah.
And the DVD. Yeah.
That was one of the best
Arguably
things
one
ever
of
when New Japan teamed up with Ring of
ROH?
Honor.
Oh, it is a ring.
And then, because Colt Cabana had his own DVD, and
God,
Toru
that was-
Yano, they switched DVDs.
God,
No, they sold each other.
That's right, they sold each other's
other
DVDs. I'm dumb.
so good. That's why I said Toriano to strip Kenny of the fucking
Could you
title.
imagine?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
I don't even
Toru
give a fuck.
Yano AEW World
Could you imagine?
And then have Toriano like have Kenny's fucking deal where he goes to the other companies taking all the titles.
No, that's too much.
No, that'd be good.
That's too much.
God, dude, I
we
would be
want
so
that.
happy.
Toru Yano beats Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Oh shit! He fucking tapes Roman's hand so
Yes.
he can't get. Oh god,
Get
please.
the turnbuckle off.
No. Toru Yano brings in Roman's mom
Oh my god.
to scold him and like, you give up that belt.
Get out of here. But yeah, after this match was super brutal, all kinds of fun shit. Lance, Ray, and Moxley end up winning.
Yep.
But after that, as to be expected, fucking shenanigans happen. Everything kind of falls apart. The Good Brothers show up and they kill Moxley.
So as the Good Brothers are killing Moxley, what happened to Lance and Ray?
Fuck up.
Did they just like go to the back?
Yeah.
Because like this didn't happen like minutes later. This happened like right
It's
after.
kind of situation where they were allies of convenience. they are not friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they all had an issue with any one of Butcher Blade or Eddie.
Right.
All three of them did. So like, oh, we're done. Like I'm done with them. Like we beat them. Fuck off, Moxley.
Yeah, I
We
think
don't
you're
like
right, because
anyway.
next week it is Ray versus Lance.
Exactly.
I feel that
This was definitely an Allies of Convenience thing, and then
Okay.
Good Brothers show up and
I
like,
can
I'm
see
not
that.
gonna deal with fucking Good Brothers and Kenny Omega.
I feel that something has to be said about Butcher Blade
Yeah.
and even Kingston, of
Yeah.
course. They did super, super solid.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
like
They
holy
always
shit. Like,
I was
yeah,
gonna
I mean,
say,
obviously they
can
always
you
do,
name
but-
a bad Butcher and Blade match?
Yeah, exactly. But
Like, they're
like
such solid fucking
I
workers, and
we'll
it's
still
great.
give them super props
Oh, yeah,
for doing
absolutely.
super good here.
And every time I die is fucking sweet. Thanks, Butcher.
What is that?
He's the guitarist for the band.
Oh yeah.
it's so weird.
Yeah, that is.
It's super
a little
fucking
off.
cool, man. Like, it's so weird to
Fuck.
see like a band picture of all of them. I'm like, oh shit, it's a Butcher.
Yeah.
Rad.
My bunny shirt needs to get here already.
Hey man, my fucking go to sleep shirt needs to get here.
Yeah.
Is it the Go to Sleep Club?
Yeah.
With Florida and shit on it?
Oh, it's just like that one, but
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
says go to sleep. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I need that to come.
Oh,
in.
just
There's
like
like
the
fucking
skull?
10 different shirts of that.
Oh yeah, they have a bunch
Like
of
the
like
X-
Bullet Club.
Oh yeah, I mean they're like literally almost anyone who's been in Bullet Club has had a Bullet Club skull and crossbones design.
But I mean, like there's Go to Sleep Club,
Yeah.
and then there's like other.
I mean there's the
Like
Young Bucks one, there's
X-Club.
Villain Club, there was
Yeah,
like I think
Evil
there was-
has one too.
Evil has one. I think Hangman had one at one point when he was in the Bullet Club. Like everyone's had one. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. So after Moxley gets his ass kicked, Kenny comes down, and Kenny says he's gonna give Moxley his rematch,
my God.
but he's not gonna give him just any fucking rematch because that's for punk bitches. He's gonna give him an exploding barbed wire death match. And it
Fucking, what the hell is
hits
that?
Moxley with the feed trigger. That's the end of the show.
Holy
Well,
shit.
no, I noticed that Moxley headbutted him.
Yeah.
and
Dude,
it actually cut
that
him
was
up.
a fucking
Oh, yeah.
real headbutt.
Yeah, that
Holy
fucking
shit,
fucked him
man.
up. Yeah.
Mox was bleeding. That was real.
Or Omega
Kenny.
was.
Yeah,
bleeding.
Omega was bleeding. That was a real fucking headbutt.
Yeah,
That
so
was
that's the match we're
wild.
getting
That
at
was brutal.
Revolution. Holy shit!
apparently Renee, his wife,
Uh-huh.
on Twitter was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
On the other cool part,
Yeah.
So someone brought up that news to Terry Funk, and he's
Yes.
like, "Hell yeah, do it to give Vince McMahon a kick in the ass."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Well, they got Terry Funk's
Oh,
fucking
man.
blessing."
I want him to be there. I
Well,
don't want him
he
to-
just had some medical problems, so he's not gonna be there.
Well, he's fucking like 70 something. He's old
Yeah.
as shit. I don't know
Holy
how.
shit, Terry Funk.
I don't know how Terry Funk is alive.
I don't know
all
how
the
Sabu
shit
and
he's-
him are alive either, too.
I mean, Sabu's younger, but like Terry Funk is old as shit, and he was doing all that shit up into his 60s, man.
Oh God, man,
Fucking
like
insane.
that ending like makes me so
I
excited for
I
fucking
fucking
Revolution.
popped off super hard when he said that.
Oh,
Exploding,
We posted a GIF in the Discord about what it is.
like exploding what? Barbed wire.
Exploding
deathmatch?
barbed wire deathmatch.
What
Look-
could that
look-
even
look at it.
possibly be?
Look
Is there
at
an
it.
explanation?
Yes. Look at the video. The little GIF, and
I'll
it'll
look-
tell
I'll
you
look it up
everything you need to
later.
know.
I'll look it up later.
Famous matches with Cactus Jack,
Yeah.
Terry Funk, a bunch of other dudes in Japan. It's fucking insane.
and it's fucking fantastic.
I am super excited for this. I have no idea how they're gonna pull it off. It's ridiculous.
Here you go, Brian. There's a quick GIF of it if you want to watch.
Holy shit.
It's essentially electrified barbed wire.
Yeah.
Yep, someone's just getting drop kick onto the barbed wire and shit's exploding.
Yes.
Well,
Fucking love this shit.
I know how they're gonna pull it off.
Sabu needs to show up and
Fuck it up.
do a fucking Arabian facebuster and kill himself.
That's how he goes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man, what better way for Sabu to go out?
An Arabian.
An
what?
Arabian facebuster,
Yeah.
or Arabian skull crusher, either one.
Yeah. There we go.
He's got to jump off the chair and then forget that the barbed wire was explosive and it kills him.
Fucking dies.
And then
yeah.
he falls through a table that no
Just
one is
covered
on.
in barbed wire.
Yeah. And then
He
he
does
falls,
the Yamcha pose.
he falls on a table that no one is on because he has to break a table in every match. God, man.
God,
slice himself open every match.
Yep.
Too.
Yep.
Sabu is fucking fantastic.
He is. But yeah, that was Dynamite.
Well,
No way to.
addendum. Just a quick little snippet
Yeah.
here.
Oh my God.
I was watching SmackDown,
Yes.
and my dad came in the room. Well, I was watching it in the living room, and Dad came over. He started watching it with me.
Yeah.
And he started talking about wrestlers, and like we started talking about Lucha, and he started talking about El Santo.
Yes.
Oh.
And like how he used to watch him as a kid.
Yeah.
And, Mil Máscaras.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And shit like that. And it was
With
pretty
the double
cool.
masks.
You
You
know,
should ask your dad which El Santo movies has he watched.
yeah, because he was talking about that shit.
El Santo contra las brujas. And you're like, yes.
Doesn't he fight mummies in one of
Yep,
them?
mummies, witches, a
Yeah,
bunch of other
exactly.
stupid shit,
Yeah.
vampires.
So
weird.
cool.
Fucking El Santo's great.
What's
He-
the friggin' Octagon movie?
I don't
Where
even
he's like
fucking
a-
know
like a
the one
karate
that have a
master.
gif up where he like breaks that ninja's leg.
Yes. But we just kept talking and stuff, and he brought up that when he came to the U.S., he was living with a bunch. He was like our age, and he was living with a bunch of other guys, and they used to watch WCW.
Yes.
I did not know my dad used to watch WCW, and he said that oddly enough, well, maybe not oddly enough, Macho Man was to him one of the best wrestlers.
Yeah.
And he knew Hulk Hogan was a racist even back then. He brought that up without even me even saying anything about it. And I was like, oh my god, that's typical. So after that, I showed him Rey Fenix.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was telling him like, oh, this is I feel one of the best lucha guys right
Yeah, yeah.
now. And I showed him that spot where Lance Archer
Chokeslam.
Yeah.
chokeslams him outside, and I got a reaction at him. He's like, oh. And then when Lance Archer did the fucking cannonball, he's like, oh shit. I was like,
man,
oh
you're-
shit, what the hell?
Like, I hope you get back home tonight and your dad is wearing a Lance Archer shirt.
Yes.
He's got a
How
fucking
did he
mask.
get it before me?
He's like,
got
he
a
has a
mask
mask
on?
and he has like his braids and shit on.
He
And we're
has
like,
the mask.
what the fuck?
Like Rey Fenix mask. Like, how'd you get that? Like,
me and Ray are like this.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess rating time.
Yeah, it wasn't the best Dynamite,
Yeah.
but it was solid.
I'm gonna
I
give
will
this a
it that.
7.5.
This show?
Yeah.
God damn, I don't know.
Solid matches. Like I popped super hard at the end with the fucking announcement of the barbed wire exploding death match. Like, there was a few kind of missed spots here and there for some of the matches, but overall, like, above average, solid performance of the show.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta love like the Proud and Powerful versus Young Bucks. For the majority of the match
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fucking great. That ending really like
I would
brought the
probably
mood
give this
down.
like an 8.5 if the ending was better on that match.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that really like
I think a
don't
7. It's a solid show. Wasn't something I'm gonna like. Oh my god, I need to remember it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's gonna be something I enjoy. Would I watch it again? Of course I would. But there's some parts I would definitely skip.
Yeah.
That I don't really care. Like the Orange Cassidy versus Luther match.
It was,
It was there,
thing, yeah.
but I would skip it. But 7's good.
My score is way skewed because I watched Raw
Uh-huh.
and I gave that
Yeah,
a bad
yeah.
score. So coming into AEW, I was like hoping for more,
Yeah.
and I got it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give this like a 9
All right.
because even despite all the like the few botches here and there,
Yeah.
I was thoroughly entertained by both the matches, super good matches, super cool moves,
Yeah.
spots, whatever, everything, great performances, and all the promos, like
Yeah, yeah.
entertainment, like spoofs and stuff. What do you normally call them? Just promos. And stuff?
Promos, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
All of
Backstage
those
segments.
All of those, for the most part, hit their mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kenny Omega being, the Mega School one being,
Well,
fucking
you
hitting
watch
the
everything
elbow.
like all at once, right?
What do you mean?
Like you watch you don't watch them like the day they air.
No. I wait till Friday night or Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I have them all downloaded.
You watch
I
everything?
watch like the 5-6 hours
Yeah.
of wrestling.
I mean, because we, Miguel and I
Brian's
and our other
insane.
buddies, we watch stuff like the night they
no,
air.
yeah, you guys watch Monday for Wednesday.
So like at least I
Friday,
guess
yeah.
that's for you. Like you watch let's say you watch Raw and SmackDown and then you watch AEW. Like I could completely see how you're like, this is so much fucking better.
Yeah.
yeah,
kind of thing,
completely.
but
yeah.
why you gotta watch it in
Nine, I
reverse.
think, is a super fair.
Yeah.
For the amount of entertainment I got out of it,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
everything
Yeah.
combined. Yeah.
But yeah,
I think that's it.
yeah, cool. Thank you for listening, not watching, whatever.
Fucking
Well, they're watching.
Thank you
better fucking
for
watch.
listening to our podcast. Thank you for listening to the Off the Muta Scale Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, any other place you find your podcasts.
You can also find us on YouTube now, so if you want to listen to us there, go ahead, you filthy animals.
We also have a Patreon, so if you would like to support us, we would deeply, deeply appreciate it.
Yes, please. Again, thank you for listening.